podcast, EHI Table Talk. In case you're just joining us for the first time, EHI Table Talk is all about dissecting topical issues that affect us in our day-to-day lifestyle. For example, we talk about marital issues, we resolve marital crisis, we talk about marital relationship, single lifestyle, dating, Christian courtship, and of course, parenting. I'm very passionate about this because in this dispensation, I found out that parenting ethics have basically been thrown to the bin. So here on EHI Table Talk, we try as much as possible to bring you topical issues relating to our parenting skills that can help us build a God-fearing home, a peaceful home, and of course, a pleasant home. Today, we'll be boiling another episode on parenting ethics. And with me is a great man of God that I look so much on. Is an iconic brand when it comes to charity outreach, widow outreach, and all those stuff. He's the person of Bishop Sunny Udogwu. He's the convener of Encouragers International Widows Help Ministry. Father Lord, thank you. Thank you for being on board, sir.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, sir. So, just like I said in my intro, you work with widows, you work with women, and I'm really convinced that you are as passionate as I am in this dispensation, looking at all the lapses and the epileptic way that we are really treating our children in this dispensation. What do you say about that? Are you as disturbed as I am?
I'm also disturbed for what you said.
Very well, that's good. So today we'll have a topic that we want to trash, and this topic usually comes when most times I go to mentor these young ones via my initiative, Youth of Wonders Short Correction Club initiative that we still in schools, primary school, secondary school, and we have the one in tertiary institution, which is the collegiate chapter. So most times this question comes, these young ones, they want to know, teenagers, basically teenagers, maybe from 9, 10, 11, they normally come to find out or to ask, why is it not good to have a boyfriend? Let's trash this out because like what can admonish parents, I admonish them to try as much as possible to open air and to teach their children sex education. So this one is tilted to that angle. So sir, what's your take on this question? How do you want to counsel a parent and a young adult that is asking of this question? Why is it not good to have a boyfriend?
For everything in this life, yes, advantage and disadvantage.
Good.
Yeah, number one. Then when you look at it from, I don't know, from the perspective you're looking at it from.
Okay.
Because there's nothing bad in having a boyfriend. Okay. There's nothing bad in having a girlfriend.
Okay.
But the motive behind this is what we have to look into critically.
Okay.
For if it is for association, maybe someone to help you in the course of your studying.
Okay.
Because 2 years are better than 1.
Yes.
Understand? But if it comes to the other motive of it, maybe to have sex or to do immoral things, is bad. What is bad is bad. Then if I go to what is bad. Number one, you can't eat your cake and have it.
Okay.
You need to focus.
Okay.
On your education.
Okay.
You need to focus because when you lose focus, you are out of the way.
Okay.
If one is out of focus, one is out of what he's doing. So for you to be able to focus, no need of building or having a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Okay.
So
sir, in a nutshell, can you just itemize what are the basic negative consequences of having a boyfriend with a wrong motive?
Before I go to that one, the number one is that it will make you to sin against God.
Okay.
It will make you to sin against God.
Okay.
And it's not biblical.
Okay, it's not biblical. Okay.
It's not biblical.
Okay.
You understand? Then the consequences, like what you asked me. Number one, you may think it's just a play. Then it will lead to another thing.
Okay.
It will lead to unwanted pregnancy.
Okay.
Unwanted pregnancy.
Okay.
Sorry for that. Unwanted pregnancy.
Okay.
Then it will make one not to concentrate.
In their studies.
In the studies, yeah.
Okay.
Then, and it can also lead. One can can also be unproductive.
Yes, for them to be unproductive in basically everything they are doing in life. Basically, as young adults, they're supposed to focus on their destiny and focus on the big picture of what they want to do. So becoming unproductive is you are trying to digress from your main, aim of life. Unproductive can also be spiritually be unproductive. Educational wise, you also be unproductive. Creativity wise, you can also be unproductive. Okay, that's good. So Sam, what else?
The other point is that one will not be able to go further.
Okay.
One will not be able to go further.
Further in life to achieve greatness. Okay, truncated destinies. Because by the time they start getting involved with all these things, there are side distractions, and it might truncate their destinies. Their basic plan, the plan of God upon their lives, will not be able to be achieved. Most times, I find that so disturbing that when we go to most of these reprimand homes, we find out that it is even teenagers that are of early stage. What I mean early stage, from 9, 10, 11, that have been reprimanded, that have been trying to reform. And by the time they go through this at that early stage, they are already distorting their destiny, their progress. So we as parents, we must try as much as possible to see how we become more intentional in our parenting tips. So sir, thank you very much. I so much appreciate you for these glorious exponentials you have given us on how we can counsel our young ones. So these are basically take-home tips as parents, as educators, as handlers. If you know you have any child, any words you are catering for, this glorious tip will help you to talk to them. What I also teach these young ones is that, just like you said at the beginning of this podcast, the motives might be pure at the beginning, but when they get indulged, these young ones are still fragile. These young ones, they still don't have the capacity to restrain themselves, and because it's more like what I put in the weed that is growing up. Everything basically now in the economy, the society have been sexualized, so they tend to tilt more to getting involved in romantic or emotional attachment, friendship. They start getting entangled in it. So what we try to advise them, basically, they might not have the capacity to restrain when those desires start coming up. So the best thing is to try as much as possible to let them restrain from it at that stage, at that time. They are too young, they are too fragile. So parents, what I advise parents mostly is also to find out. Talk to your children, what I call the make your child your friend rule. I've already said it so much on this podcast. Make your child your friend rule. Try as much as possible to give an open ambience with your child so that you can discuss with them. Know the kind of friends they are easily attracted to. Are they attracted to the opposite sex? Are they attracted to same sex? Ask them why. Then try to discuss with them to know their capacity. If they are going to be attracted, or if they are going to be having friends of the opposite sex, you need to be guiding them. You need to be talking to them all the time, so that eventually they slip into that romantic mode, which is, we know that it's all the air. All these young ones, they are juvenile delinquencies, their sex escapades, over adventurous nature. You will know, and you'll be able to put a term on it. So with all this, and I'm sure we have gotten enough explanations on how to counsel our young ones, our children, when we're trying to tell them to keep their virginity, when we're trying to tell them that their bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, what not they should do with the opposite sex, what not they should do, and what they should do. So for this, I think we have gotten enough tips for today. So if you want more of this, you can write to us, you can email us, you can text us. We want your comments, basically. And I'd like to say thank you to all those that have been commenting, sending us good messages, and all those that have been sharing, and not forgetting those that have been subscribing. Please do. So until I come your way next time, I remain your host, Barr.Esther Ehinosen, on this podcast. And I say bye-bye from our guests.
Bye-bye.